Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Let's have a look at the top stories. Miki Pacheco's anticipatory bail plea rejected by Sessions Court. Court raises suspicion whether Nadia was forcibly given poison. Dismisses poison by mistake theory of Nadia's family. Police make Miki and Lyndon accused in Nadia case. Police ask for Miki's custody to recover assault weapon which wounded Nadia. Sonia Torrado and Nadia's husband interrogated by crime branch on Thursday. Advocate Iris demands sacking of Lyndon from the post of GTDC vice chairperson. Sporting Club de Goa still confident of maintaining I-League status. Flaming Orange in search of new coach to replace Vishwas Kaunkar. And Association for Control of Hockey in Goa is official body for men's hockey in the state. Claims Sigmund D'Souza, ACHG, to field state team for senior nationals at Bhopal next month. And now the news in detail. Madgaon Sessions Court on Thursday rejected Miki's anticipatory bail in Nadia Torrado death case. Court raised doubt on the poison theory narrated by Nadia's family. Court has raised suspicion that Nadia might have been forcibly given or might have been induced to consume poison. Court has also rejected the theory of Nadia consuming poison by mistake.
Sessions Court Judge B.P. Deshpande rejected Miki's anticipatory bail plea. Miki had approached the court for bail on Wednesday. Police has declared Miki as an accused in the case. The order of the court can be seen as a major setback for Miki. Court has ruled out the possibility of Nadia consuming the poison by mistake. The material collected by the prosecution ruled out the possibility of consuming the poison by mistake. The court has given reference of the statements of family members of Nadia. The information given to the doctor at the Apollo Hospital by mother and victim clearly show that it was not consumed by mistake. And here comes the bombshell. The injuries on the person of the deceased further suspect that the same might have been forcibly given or she might have been induced to consume the same. Court has also reasoned out why Miki's interrogation is required. The applicant's presence in the house of the deceased on the previous night and even at the time when the deceased was taken to the hospital has not been properly explained during the interrogation carried out by CID.
Now the police has come back to the stage where they have a right to arrest the accused and press for his custodial interrogation. By this order, the Honorable Court has given them the full permission and the full right.
So, ma'am, can we say now that from being a suspect, he is now an accused in this case, that they only think he is the one who is responsible or some way at least involved with
It cannot
this?
be said whether he is the only one who was responsible, but he surely, as investigation stands, he is one of those who could be responsible.
The court has also ruled out the possibility of prosecution unnecessarily harassing Miki Pacheco. The material collected shows grave suspicion about some involvement of the present applicant and therefore it cannot be said that prosecution is trying to unnecessarily harass the applicant. Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with reporter Ramesh Raut and video journalist Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
Police have registered the case of culpable homicide not amounting to murder against Miki. Lyndon is also made accused in the case. Police have asked for the custody of Miki Pacheco to recover the assault weapon with which Nadia was brutally beaten up. Police had asked the court to deny bail to Miki as the first post-mortem report referred to the contusions on Nadia's body as one of the reasons behind her death.
No, there is nothing called as naming accused. When we say he is a prime suspect, means he is part of that case. So even when he has filed his bail application, we have opposed it that he being accused of that particular matter.
So sir, at the moment you have named him an accused under 304.
Yes, in this particular case. Without changing the circumstances, we have only added the section.
has been this thing accused of 304 and even destruction of evidence?
Yes, 304-201.
The crime branch has cornered Mickey like never before. Intense investigation by the crime branch has directly put Mickey in the dark light. The say of police in the court opposing Mickey's bail mentions the cause of death as per the first post-mortem is poisoning and its complication with multiple contusions. That means the contusions on Nadia's body are one of the reasons. The post-mortem, while clarifying the contusion, says contusions are caused by blunt object like wooden log. Bruises could be due to blunt force like gripping. Injury over the lower lip could be due to fisting. The crime branch has not stopped at that. They have revealed that Nadia met her husband on 14th, one day before she committed suicide, but her mental state was not proper. Nadia met her husband at his workplace on 14th. Husband has stated in his statement that she was very much disturbed. Police have for the first time hinted at a possibility of Nadia's murder in this same. They have quoted husband's statement saying he informed that he received information from one of his friend witness that his wife Nadia has been murdered. As far as the statement of maid is concerned, it is not only 2 bags that she burnt. Submission by police in the court reveals a much larger cover-up. Mother told maid not to see what is inside the bags, just burn them. 3 more plastic polythene bags were also burnt on 2nd June. She washed the bedroom of Nadia clean.
After so much of helter-skelter in Nadia's suicide case, Mickey's hardcore supporters have come out openly screaming in favor of Mickey. They have used bitter and unpleasant language against NGOs and people opposing Mickey.
काय आमच्या गोंयांत NGOs आहाय थोडी NGOs आहाय आमच्या गोंयांत दुसऱ्या स्वार्था पासत वावुरताय पूण ही दोनी NGO हे तारा किरकार आनी आवदा वियागास ही जिंपड NGO चलताय ती आपल्या स्वार्था पासत वावुरताय
कारण एक जेन्ना फर्स्ट डे प्रेसान एक रिपोर्ट हाडलो की दिस प्लेस आयसोलेटेड म्हणून दाखोवपा प्रेसा मिडिया की वी हॅव नॉट आयसोलेटेड MLA एंड मिनिस्टर कळ्ळां तुका तेका लागून आयज जमात आपयल्ली आमी 3 वरां भितर आपयल्ली एक सेकंडली जमात आपयल्ली आमी हॅरेसमेंटा लागून जे पळय हॅरेसमेंट करता त्या फॅमिलीक ते बंद करपाक थर्डली तरी तो तेका गाट्स आय की ही जे पळय इन्वेस्टिगेशन जाता ती CBI कडेन दियाय म्हणून फेर्नांडीस the 5 member of village panchayat of Benali. म्हाका सांगपाक सोदता जो इश्यू जो मिकी पाशेको चलता तो टोटली पॉलिटिकल मिकी पाशेको इतले त्रास केले बिकॉज तो स्वता पासो झुजत येला आनी झुजतलो जो तेंचे ड्रग्स इश्यू आनी हो सामकेलो ड्रग्स आनी एक्सायज स्कॅमा लागून इश्यू काडला तेका लागून ते पॉलिटिकली त्रास केले.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Sonia Torrado and her son spent hours in the crime branch for interrogation in Nadia's death case. Mother of Nadia, Sonia Torrado, was interrogated for the full day by the crime branch. Late in the evening, Nadia's husband, Winston Barreto, was also interrogated. Meanwhile, Iris Rodriguez has demanded sacking of Lyndon Montero from the post of vice chairperson of the GTDC.
Thursday was the 3rd time Nadia's family members were interrogated. Sonia and her sons were summoned by the crime branch to be present on Thursday. Sonia Torrado was interrogated by the crime branch officials the entire day. Husband of Nadia Torrado, Winston Barreto, was also present for the interrogation on Thursday. He was interrogated late in the evening by the crime branch. Advocate Iris Rodriguez has demanded that crime branch should probe into the assets of Lyndon Montero. He also demanded that Lyndon should be sacked from the post of vice chairperson of Goa Tourism Development Corporation.
I demand that all the assets of Lyndon Montero need to be probed. My information is that Lyndon Montero recently has bought a row of shops at Models Millennium at Karanzalem, where a shop by name Salmon Fresh has been started. This has cost over ₹1 crore. Lyndon Montero has bought a very luxurious bungalow worth over ₹1 crore at Models Paradise behind Goa International Hotel at Miramar. That the government immediately sack Lyndon Montero as Vice Chairman of Goa Tourism Development Corporation. There is a need for the crime branch to investigate all the disproportionate assets of Lyndon Montero.
Our reporter from Panji, Jason Suarez, Devidas Kamli with video journalist Shan.
Time for a short break. Stay tuned for more news.